So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purposes. So, hi everybody, Martha here. So, today I watched the holiday special of Star Wars, and it was the Lego one, and it was a lot. This one was okay. It was not the greatest thing ever happened, but it was okay. I don't think it was meant to be that. this thing is just meant to be okay. So we're Rey, Finn, Poe, and Rose and Chewbacca are trying to celebrate Life Day, and Rey's trying to figure out the right way to treat Finn how to be a Jedi. And she is not doing a great job because she's going about all wrong, about not caring about what Finn thinks, basically, and how much she's hurt, and how she can hurt Finn's feelings, because he is trying, but she ends up going to ask the books and finding that there is a way with the stone, to go for time and for time and space. And by going to one of the Jedi temples, and she ends up going for a lot of time periods. Like she goes and sees Luke being taught by Yoda when he tries to lift the ship and failing at it. And then she goes and sees Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to being bored about the Fed thing during Phantom Menace. As she leaves that, and she sees Obi-Wan and Anakin. So, and she basically sees every single master except for when Anakin was teaching Ahsoka, because during this, and the last one she sees is for the masters being chopped by the apprentices, is a bad version of it. She sees the Emperor and Darth Vader talking right before Luke comes, and the difference is that this time around, somebody actually follows her back for the portal, and that ends up being Darth Vader, after he gets mad the fact that the Emperor did not like his mug. And they end up fighting, and Vader says, "Impressive, most impressive." And they end up fighting again, and they go back to Empire Strikes Back right when the snow attack happens, and we get Darth Vader meets like 2 years ago Darth Vader, and they both try to get like one stormtroopers to attack Rey, but they was first like this is a little weird, and two of the stormtroopers follow them to the portal. We see Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting, and they end up being followed for the portal, and we see a bunch of other people follow for the portals, and we end up at when Luke walks out of his home and look at the two stars and two suns, and he sees like a whole bunch of fighting, and he's like, "What the heck is going on here?" Basically, when he's like, this is like way before he knows anything about this kind of stuff. And it's like, what the heck? I'm just a farm boy. And they get left right there on the farm. We can see like two versions of Han Solo. Young Han Solo and old Han Solo. They see Greedo and they say, "Who should shoot first?" "After you." So, yay. Um, and we just leave those guys fighting for like the whole entire special. And so this leads them back to the cave, and Vader gets hold of the stone, brings it back to the Emperor, and the Emperor wants to know what he's doing 30 years. Well, we all know what he's going to do in 30 years. Well, we wish he was doing 30 years. He's dead. So, and they bring him. We find Kylo with no shirt on because they had to bring that joke back up, and he ends explaining to them what happens to Palpatine, that the fact that that Vader betrayed him and threw him down the mine shaft, down down the ship and died. I don't care. Well, Rise Skywalker says he died. I don't care. Yeah, and he doesn't like the idea that his apprentice ends up betraying him. So he ends up asking Kylo to join him instead. And even though we know Kylo would like not want to destroy Vader because he brassly words up Vader. So yeah. And he descends Palpatine descends him to go and get Luke that on Endor. And this is when Rey bumps into Ghost Yoda, and Ghost Yoda explains to him, brings Rey, that masters and teachers are both masters and students are both friends among Force before they come student teacher, and they treat each other equally even when one of them fails at their thing, and supports them afterwards. So yeah, and that's what she should do with Finn. Consider his feelings when he's not able to do stuff that she's able to tell him, and not push him back because of it. So yeah, and she figures out that there's other stones to follow Darth Vader, and she doesn't worry about find a way out of the cave. And there ended up being a battle between all of them that I named, and she sends Kylo back to his time period, and he's just really mad. And you know Kylo, when he gets mad, he gets scary, and the guy who is basically the redhead Hitler, I don't remember his name, just walks away after he sees that Kylo, he'll go with his lightsaber and just walks away. And that just says, and all he says is say words, walk away. And we see Palpatine, and I don't think Palpatine even knows that this is his granddaughter. This one's her time with Rey, and it doesn't even come up. So I'm kind of happy it doesn't come up because we all just want to forget that. And she keeps on trying to get the stone, and Luke ends up helping her, the one that knows what the Force is, not the one that only cares about drinking blue milk. That's what he does in this is drink blue milk and be clueless. So, and he ends up getting that Luke back to his farm where he belongs, and just back to drinking blue milk, and get everybody else back to where they belong. And then break up the fight that the two solos started with a bunch of stormtroopers and Greedo and yada yada yada. And then they go back to the party, and they make some turkey, but it's not called turkey for some reason. Okay. I didn't mention the party because the party was okay. It's not that big a deal. the fact that they even had to bring the whole entire thing about what was wrong with the old holiday special was the fact there was Chewie's um there's Chewbacca's family there, and they and part of the reason why the old one was bad because there was this good all entire time you can understand what they're saying. So I'm happy they just referenced it, and that's it. So yeah. Um. So and it ends, and yeah, Ray learns her a lesson that don't push your student too hard, and don't try to don't hurt his feelings if he fails at that lesson. You can try again. So this was a pretty good special. It's not meant to continue on the story. This is meant to celebrate Star Wars and Christmas without mentioning the word Christmas. So, because this is space. So, for doing that, it did a good job. And I did like it. There was some problems, but I liked it nonetheless. And it's great when Lego does it because Lego is basically allowed to make fun of anything because it knows how to make fun of it without going too far. So yeah. So I'm gonna give this this special a 7 out of 10, and it's all they give it. Okay, bye. So I'll see you guys later. Like, and subscribe, and happy holidays. Even though it's not Thanksgiving yet, we'll include Thanksgiving into this. So bye bye.